I got 30-some hoes, you at the crib making TikToks. Perky gon' blow like a 30-06 dog. She gon' fuck my bros, cause I know that she a big dog. I come from the low, but I'm standing at the tip. I got 30-some hoes, you at the crib making TikToks. Perky gon' blow like a 30-06 dog. She gon' fuck my bros, cause I know that she a big dog. I come from the low, but I'm standing at the tip top. Lot of hoes to choose from, I ain't scared to lose one. Bitch, I've been a thought boy since I was reading Goosebumps. Standing on the block, I was testing out my new gun. Mix the off-white with the blue ones. I know I'll be alright when I'm going through some. Got some raw white if you wanna do some. Heard he tryna ball like me, no he got no funds. I got 30-some hoes, you at the crib making TikToks. Perky gon' blow like a 30-06 dog. She gon' fuck my bros, cause I know that she a big dog. I come from the low, but I'm standing at the tip. I got 30-some hoes, you at the crib making TikToks. I like my revolver, but it only got 6 shots. She was built like Sophie Rainbow, mama, she a big buck. I come from the low, but I'm standing at the tip top. Perk moon tag, you know where you saw it first at. Perfume gas, I just pulled up with the turp pack. In my group chat, lot of lingo in my group chat. In my group chat, lot of lingo in my group. If you hate me, why you listen to my new raps? Brand new AP, I'm a trapper, baby, you mad? Can you take me, or you gon' arch your back and throw it there? Used to daydream, now this shit is coming true, yeah.
What up, yo? It's me, King Benjamin Cage. We're going to do something different. Well, actually, we've done this before, but I had multiple people doing it at once, so I got to do this all by myself. I was sitting here on these packs and this collector's booster for about, since Friday. And I've been dying to open them, so we're going to do that. But I'm going to save the collector's booster for last. We'll put that right here. Keep it in view. But yeah, man, I haven't been this excited for a set in a while. Well, we're going to use a screwdriver here. Jesus Christ. This is crazy. It's like childproof. What the fuck? Frustrated as shit. I was trying to sync my PS5 portal to. I'm trying to move this a little bit. Trying to sync my PS5 portal for to my PS5, so the little dude could sit somewhere else and play it. And it's saying I'm not signed up for my account or signed into a different account. It's not recognized the PS5, and I am ultra fucking frustrated. So what we got here? Got a picture of Storm. Scan here to discover the coolest cards. Doing this across the thing is going to be a little weird, but bosses are still there. As you can see, we got Liliana making out with Chandra on a playmat. But we're going to start with our first pack. Looking at these, I'm going to be looking back and trying to read the cards at the same time, so this is going to be awkward when you're doing this alone. Here, we'll do it like that. See if I can read them. No, I can't. Here, I'm just going to set that one there for a second and move my screen over to the dual monitor. Open it up. All right. So now I can somewhat read them. Go sideways with it. Here we go. I can't read these while they're upside down. I should have thought this through. I'll just go through them like this and then read them and see what's cool. Hercules. Shield helicarrier. Bullseye. There we go. Hand positioning's everything. Wolverine. No shit. And then a foil Moonstar. And a land. And a soldier. And a clue. I'll look through here and see what the fuck is good. Alright. Shield Spy Kit. Yay. Widow's Bite. Teamwork. I don't know. All these new mechanics, dude. They're so fucking... So many things to keep up with. It's a pain in the ass. Super Villain Lockup. Flash. When this enchantment enters, exile target tapped attacking. Tapped. Wait a minute. Read over again. When this enchantment enters, exile target tap creature an opponent controls until this leaves the battlefield. That would go good in my Squall deck. Hercules Prince of Power is a 3/3 power up for 4 and a green. Put a 1/1 counter on Hercules. He gains Vigilance, Indestructible, and haste till end of turn. The Helicarrier. When this vehicle enters, create 2 1/1 white soldier creature tokens with a crew of 6. Bullseye, Death Dealer. Rakdos. Alright, Rakdos. When he enters, you may sacrifice an artifact or discard a non-land card. And when you do, Bullseye deals 2 damage to any target. And you can tap 3, sacrifice an artifact or discard a card, and deals 2 damage to any target. And Wolverine, we all know what that one does. Enters, he fights up to 1 other target creature. If damage would be dealt to Wolverine, instead that damage is dealt. But all other damage already dealt to him is healed. Oh, interesting. Choice of words there. And then Moonstone, Harsh Mistress. Whenever you discard a card, you may exile a card from your graveyard. If you do, until the end of next turn, you may play that card. Pretty crazy. Keeping the commons separated. What about the Scarlet Witch now? Got a villain token in the back. Just throw my shit on the floor. Huh. Oh, we'll move it back. And then I'll read through them. See if there's anything good. Like the art on that one. Don't know what the fuck it says. Oh, look at that. That looks fancy. And a planes. We got a soldier and a villain. Alright, now I'm going to look at these fucking cards. Upside down. Oh, when this enchantment enters, target opponent discards 2 cards. Yay. Bruce Banner. He turns into the motherfucking Hulk. That's a good one. Put that aside. Hex Magic. Exile all cards from your hand, then draw that many cards until end of your next turn. You may play cards exiled this way. That would be great in a Prosper Tonebound deck, for sure. Kang. He connives when he attacks. When you draw your second card each turn, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Doc Samson. If 1 or more counters be put on a permanent you control, put that many plus 1 of those kinds of counters on that permanent instead, and you can add X mana for any color where X is Doc Samson's power. Yellow Jacket. Whenever another villain you control enters, Yellow Jacket gets 1/0 and lifelink till end of turn. Hulk Smash. Teamwork. Choose one. If a spell was cast using Teamwork, choose both instead. What's Teamwork? No idea what Teamwork is. I'll have to look into that. Destroy target non-creature artifact. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature an opponent controls. Crimson Operative. Yay. 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 I have to look up what this Teamwork shit is. Magic, can we stop putting so many different fucking mechanics and shit? We're over it. Separating my shit here. Alright. A Wolverine pack. Alright. That's stupid. Crimson Dude again. Take up the shield. That looks interesting. Extended art card. I like it. Target creature gains -4/-4 until end of turn. Oh, well, a land. Oh, look at this. Would you look at that? That's pretty dope. And a stupid token. All right. Let's read these folkers. Origin of the Avengers. It's a saga. Scry 2. You may put a hero creature card with mana value 3 or less from your hand onto the battlefield. If you don't, draw a card. And then the last third saga. Put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Not bad. Training Compound. Add a red or a green. Activate only if you had a land entered this turn or if you control a basic land. That's a good card. Dark Deed. Get -4/-4. Ghost can't be blocked. She-Hulk. Reach and Trample. Power up. Disrupt one target artifact or enchantment and put a 1/1 counter on She-Hulk. Take up the shield. I like the art. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature against lifelink and indestructible to end of turn. And then a dinosaur with a long neck. So the rare there was the Origin. And I got 2 rares in there. Training Ground. That's pretty sick. Alright. On to the next pack. Black Panther again. So I finally got my TikTok back. I've been buying a lot of shit off of TikTok too. Some Dragon Ball Z statues and whatnot. Spider-Man to the rescue. Human Torch. Scarlet Witch. A foil. A swamp. A token. Alright. What do we got? Corny. Giant Growth is cool. Super Suit. Synthoids. Spider-Man to the rescue. Flash. Reach. Vigilance. Whenever Spider-Man enters, you may tap him. When you do, another target attacking creature you control, non-attacking creature you control gains indestructible to end of turn. That's dope. Merfolk. Atuma. On the Merfolk, get +1/+1. And whenever one or more merfolk you control attack a player, draw a card. Human Torch, flying. When you draw a card, if you control another hero, Human Torch deals 1 damage. And then you can power him up. Agent Mariah Hill becomes tapped. To pay teamwork cost, put a 1/1 counter on her and draw a card. Scarlet Witch. Instant and sorcery spells you cast with mana value 4 or greater cost X less, where X is Scarlet Witch's power. So it would be like 2 less if it was just base. Alright. We'll separate these before I put them back. Boom. Wait a minute. I fucked up. I didn't separate the last pile. Boom. There we are. Normally I separate the commons with the uncommons and the rares all into their own piles, but I'm on a stream. It's taking fucking forever to do this. Normally having somebody open the packs while someone's reading them and commentating and then looking at the prices would be great. Best promotion on Streamboo.org. Welcome to Just the Tip chat room. Yeah, all right. All right, let's look at it. Oh. I'm hoping to get a Serpent Society because I want to build that deck. Here's somebody coming down here. Foil. All right. We'll look at them. Doom reigns supreme. Whenever a villain you control enters, each opponent loses 1 life. You gain 1 life. Put a plan counter on this enchantment. When a 5th plan counter is put on this enchantment, sacrifice it. When you do, target opponent exiles the top 5 cards of their library. You may cast up to 2 spells from among them without paying their mana cost. It's pretty gross. Yeah. Black Widow Double Agent Death Touch. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it gains first strike and Menace. Menace until end of turn. Ronin. Shadow Stalker. Pay 2 life. Add 2 mana of any one color. Spend this mana to cast equipment spells or activate equipments. Activate once each turn. Sacrifice an equipment attached to Ronin. Target creature gets -4/-4 till end of turn. Do it as a sorcery. Wow. Super strength. The Hulk card's cool. Jane Foster would be a good one too to pick up. I don't particularly care for the character, but I definitely would like to annoy people with that deck. Annoying people's fun. I don't know if you agree. Moving right along. I'm ripping the box top off. That shit out of here. All right. If I had like a way and enough cord, I could put the camera going down that way and open them in front of the camera, but don't have enough cord. So here we go. Boom. Sliding everywhere. Is that Deathlock? It is. Another dually. Does that look like a dually? Shield, flying, car, foil, land, soldier. All right, let's read these motherfuckers. See if we got anything cool. Oh, but the foil there. All right, shield, flying, car. Enter its exile up to 1 target creature you control. Return that creature to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. And he's got flash. Nice little flicker deck. Another one of these cool lands. Patriot Shield Wielder. Meh. Crossbones, Malicious Mercenary. Death Touch. Whenever another villain you control enters, put a 1/1 counter on Crossbones. He deals 2 damage to each opponent. This ability triggers once each turn. He's a 3/3. And then Iron Fist, Living Weapon, is a 2/3. Whenever you cast a spell that targets a creature you control, Iron Fist gains tap. Iron Fist deals damage equal to its power to another target until end of turn. That's a spell that targets a creature you control, Iron Fist. So just soup him up, get him some nastiness. So all these other ones are stupid commons, which they're probably not stupid, but I'm not going to take forever reading those to everybody and boring the fuck out of them. What is going on over here on this pile? So far, Bruce Banner has been the card. It's been the one. Trying to get a Mind Stone, man. All right. I'm going to go through fast here. I get another one of these goddamn cards. Got another land. Another foil. And a forest and a soldier. What do we got? Cloak and Dagger, Entwined. 2/2, Death Touch, Lifelink. When it enters, choose target opponent and up to 1 target creature they control, they reveal their hand. You may exile a non-land card from their hand or the chosen creature until Cloak and Dagger leave the battlefield. Then that Namduli lands. Swordsman, Sharp Scoundrel. Loki. Wow. Let me see. When you cast your next instant or sorcery spell, when a mana value less or equal to Loki's power, this turn, copy that spell. You may choose new targets for the copy, and you can power them up. Spider-Woman, Flash, enters. Tap target creature and opponent controls. That creature can't become untapped for as long as you control Spider-Woman. And then commons. So, got a lot of them lands are pretty nice. I could say that. They're better than a lot of the tap lands. I definitely will use those. All right. Here we go. Boom. Boom. Foil. Land. And a stupid token. Stupid tokens. Alright, what did we get there, kids? Secret Invasion for 1 and 2 blue. Enchant creature you control. This aura enters, exile up to 1 target creature other than enchanted creature until this aura leaves the battlefield. Enchanted creature becomes a copy of that creature until this aura leaves the battlefield. Enchanted creature has Ward 2. Agent Phil Coulson. Vigilance. I could tap him, put a 1/1 counter on each other hero you control. That's not bad. Training Regiment. A regimen. Creatures you control with 1/1 counters have trample at the beginning of combat on your turn. Put a 1/1 counter on a target creature you control. Wiccan, Rising Magician, 4/4 flying. When you cast a non-creature spell, exile another target non-land, non-token creature permanent. Return that to the battlefield under its owner control at the beginning of next end step. A little bit of bounce there. Killmonger. It's called Gary, but I'm telling you, I need Serpent Society. When he enters, you may sacrifice another creature. When you do, destroy target non-land, permanent, and opponent controls. As long as there are 2 or more creature cards in your graveyard, Killmonger gets +2/+1. Nice. I'm just going to skip showing the commons the second way through of the pack. Save some time. Foil. So far, I don't know that I've made my money back because I'm not aware of the value of these cards. So, Red Hulk. Foil, land, token. Let's read them out. Scientist Supreme of AIM. Pay 2 life. Copy target activated or triggered ability you control from an artifact source. You may choose new targets for the copy. Activate only during your turn and only once each turn. Madam Hydra. Kill. Ooh. Shuri. Wakandan Inventor. Artifact spells cost 1 less to cast. I'll throw that in my Memnarch deck. Target artifact you control becomes a copy of a second target artifact you control until end of turn, except it isn't legendary. Activate only as a sorcery. Red Hulk. Ooh, quite expensive. Reach, trample, is dealt damage. Put 1/1 counters on him, and when you do, he deals damage equal. That might go in Oger. That's pretty gross. All right. Speeding it up. All right. Bam. 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 Oh, that's cool. Did I get a rare in that one? The land is cool. Baron Strucker, Hydra Overlord, foil, Vigilance, Bells, you cost 1 less. Castle of Doom. Tap to add a mana. Tap to add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast artifact spell. 3 and sacrifice an artifact. Create a 3/3 robot villain artifact creature token named Doombot. Activate as a sorcery. Photon Blast Barrage for 2 red and X. When you cast the spell, copy it X times, and you may choose new target for the copies. It deals 1 damage to target creature. Falcon. Yay. Dude, I just need some good cards, man. Only seen a couple that I would really fuck with. I have been so reluctant to buy booster boxes